Hey gang. So I decided to try to get some sort of early start on streaming 7 days. And since I was playing this afternoon anyway, I figured why not stream it today? So yeah, I'm playing the Darkness Falls mod. This is the first mod I've done for 7 days. I've been playing it since like Alpha 5. And it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Let me go ahead and upgrade these. What I'm working on now is I'm making a fake treehouse. Oops, that is not where my axe is anymore. That is where my pistol is. Um, so you can see here these are actually concrete pipes. I'm gonna have farm plots and trees that I've already planted on top of them that have grown in. This is gonna be all hidden in the roof, but yeah. So I was working on this, and I'm having issues trying to figure out how to get some ladders hooked up here so I don't have to use parkour to get up every time. Not sure. I have to do a thing here. I could do like, I guess like this. Rotate it. It's gonna ruin the look to a certain extent, in my opinion, but we'll do it anyway. It rotated the direction I didn't want it to rotate. Kinda don't like anything being supported by the catwalk, but it'll work for this. So yeah, let me fix this real quick, because this is what I was doing right before I went to go have some dinner. There we go. I mean, you still need parkour to get up here, but I can always fix that and do like I normally do with the hatch turned sideways. Dang, I am not used to, like, I have too many guns on this. I usually have my axe here, and I keep going to grab my axe and not pulling out my axe. Which is okay. I've got some really good mods on my hammer I could be using, but I'm just not. I'm being lazy. So anyway, Darkness Falls. So this mod kind of bases its model off of the classes that were available back in 17 point, I want to say 17.3. It revamped them, made them a little bit better, added a whole bunch of other stuff. Where's my tree? I'm missing an orange tree. Yeah, it made it pretty neat. So, oh, I think my friend messed this up. She did tell me that she accidentally hit the wrong tree, so go ahead. It adds a bunch of fruit trees in, which I think is something that Valmod did. I know it uses something from Valmod. I don't think it's necessarily the fruit trees. It has a whole bunch of interesting cooking items. The mechanic stuff is interesting. But you start off with a backpack that gives you a ton of storage. Look at this. That's pretty crazy. It doesn't give you all this, but you start off with like a small backpack. And yeah, you can pick one of the classes out, which I'll go over here in a second. I'm just talking to you while I'm fixing my garden here. There we go. So yeah, here we go. Here's what we got for classes. You can start off with farmer, hunter, laborer, mechanic, scavenger, scientist, security, or survivalist. This last quest you can't really do much with until you hit about a level 100. And then there's some general perks in here. So it didn't like force you, if you want to be good at pistols or crafting guns or whatnot, to take one of these paths. And I'm okay with that. I was not okay with, I don't remember what alpha that was, but like everything was under intelligence. So armor crafting, weapon crafting, tool crafting was all intelligence, and it felt wrong. Like, because, you know, we'd role played right before the class system even came out, and everybody took their, you know, their jobs. Like, this person did clothing and armor, this person did tools, this person did vehicles, this person did weapons. Sorry, drinking my beer here. And, you know, it was divided up nicely when we did it ourselves, but in order for us to do that the next time we played, it didn't really work. We all would have to take science, and there was far less specialization. So this is a pretty good way that it's divided up. You know, armor crafting is a separate thing. Tool crafting is a separate thing. I keep going to the wrong spot. You mod crafting, all that kind of stuff is there. Parkour, anybody can have it. From the shadows, anybody can have it. Sexual Tyrannosaurus, Health Nut. All that kind of good stuff is available. And it also has this system of the more you use it, the more you level up this stuff here. And you can't start putting points into like Blade Master or any of these other classes until you've done a bit of use of the guns, which is something I like too. Now granted, I don't think I've really played much of Alpha 19, I'll be honest with you. So I can't honestly say how it's that different, but it seems pretty darn neat. And you can see there's the technical tree that comes into play when you hit about 100. So I'm at the point where I can't really do much with this future crafting stuff until, you know, I hit 150, 175, stuff like that. This was a little bit easier. I just had to hit 125 for my health regen and stamina regen. Or no, I guess this gave me a health boost, not the health regen. That was under a different tree, which you can only pick one or the other. All kinds of really fun things, so. But yeah, I know I went through it fast. The farmer, I like how these classes are divided. The farmer class has living off the land. That has, you know, all the harvesting bonuses. And then it has sous chef. So your cooking and farming are all in the same place, which I like a lot. And there's also some extra recipes that the game adds in, which are a lot of fun. Because, you know, the recipes are kind of limited. We've got all kinds of fun veggies too, in addition to the fruit trees. Carrots, tomatoes, wheat. And I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they added it in the vanilla game, but you can actually grow snowberries too, which is something that you used to not be able to do. And you can use all of that to craft dyes and all kinds of good stuff. But as you can see, or maybe you noticed that I don't have just one class. I started off with one. I went mechanic because I love mechanic. And then I could earn stuff to unlock more skills. It was kind of a pain, but yeah, you can get as many skills as you can acquire blank skill pages, which you get from scrapping books. I'm gonna go dump all this stuff off into the drop box. So here's a recipe. If I scrap it, I start getting skill pages, and then we have these blue generic schematics that go to making mods. All kinds of good stuff. I'm just being, oh no, not my axe. Being really lazy and dumping everything in here so I can just deal with it later. Or maybe I'll get lucky and my my roommate will log on and sort everything for me. I know that's like super lazy, but you know, it's a thing. She does a lot of sorting. So they also added all kinds of new mobs too, because generally, like, by the time I would have finished building my house, I would be bored with the game. I'd be done. I'd have everything I need and want. And I'd just be ready to move on to something else, which is a problem with this game for me. It's just, I've played it so much, I know the route to go. I tend to go slower than some, but pretty fast compared to a new player. And yeah, I finish fast. That's what he said. I know. There we go. So we need a lot of little things here and there, but we have all these fun laser weapons too that are pretty cool. Coil weapons, all that jazz. I think when I do start 7 Days as a regular series, what I'm going to do is start off on a private and show you the start of it. I know I'm like going so fast through information, but yeah, I just thought I'd share a little bit. You can see I got muscle cars I've made here too. Can make those in some different colors. And there's mods for the vehicles too. So, pretty fancy stuff. They're kind of a pain to drive because you are right up on the bumper of your car. Unless you're turning. This is what you're seeing all the time. That there. And I despise that, so. Yeah, lots of fun little things and secrets to find. But yeah, anyway, this is just going to be a really short video. I'm gonna go back to building my treehouse and prepping for the next 7th day, which is soon. And yeah, I just wanted to share and let you guys know that this is the series that's coming up. I know it looks terrible, but the next time I play, you will see a very nice little house here. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.